my UGC NET economics aspirants. This video is going to be very helpful for you before your preparation, before your exam preparation. And if you're going to sit for the next attempt, this is something you cannot miss before you go to the exam hall. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ecoholics. So, my name is Harpreet Kaur, and I will be teaching you today a very important thing that every student, every aspirant of UGC NET Economics actually miss while doing their preparation. So, when you start your preparation for UGC NET Economics, you keep focusing on doing paper one, paper two, you get printouts of your PYQs also, you start purchasing PYQ based books also from the market, and then you keep solving a lot of questions, you do mock tests also. But a very important thing that you forget while doing your revision just before the examination is doing the exact analysis of your past year paper. So it's not enough. Solving past year papers is not enough when you're prepping for UGC NET Economics. So UGC NET Economics के लिए अगर आप prepare कर रहे हो तो सिर्फ past year papers को prepare करना enough नहीं है. You also have to see कि किस type के questions repeat हो रहे हैं, क्या question बार बार आ रहा है, ये concept किस तरीके से पूछा जा रहा है. So you have to see all of this as well. आपको ये भी देखना पड़ेगा. So in this video, I will be telling you the topics from each and every subject of paper 2, which is getting repeated again and again, which holds higher weightage. So if you are preparing for UGC NET Economics next attempt, in that case, you should definitely watch this video, because by the end of this video, you will get to know what all topics you have to study while doing your preparation. You don't have to miss them. What kind of questions do you expect? What is the weightage of each kind of module? So that when you're doing your revision, you know where to put more kind of yours. Okay, so let's begin with the same. All right. So, why are we talking about PYQ analysis? Because economics is predictable if you do your job good enough. So, if you go through PYQ, if you do analysis, you will understand very easily that what kind of topics are tested in conceptual knowledge, what topics are there in the syllabus from which numericals come up, what kind of questions come from current affairs, so that you can use your skills towards the required portions. होता क्या है ना कि एग्जाम इजी आता है यूजीसी नेट का, लेकिन फिर भी बहुत बच्चे नेट जीआरएफ क्लियर ही नहीं कर पाते. उसके पीछे एंड दे से कि मैम हमने तो ना 2 साल हो गए तैयारी करते हुए, 3 साल से पेपर देने हैं, फिर भी जीआरएफ नहीं निकल रहा, नेट निकल जाता है. बिकॉज दिस वन थिंग एक्चुअली इज मिसिंग देयर. आप तैयारी तो कर रहे हो, लेकिन जब वो लास्ट 1 वीक आपके पास बचा है, आप अपने टाइम को कहाँ फोकस करो जहां से स्कोरिंग मार्क्स आ रहे हो. जैसे आप सीन स्टूडेंट्स कॉन्सेप्ट्स पढ़ते रहेंगे अगेन एंड अगेन, लेकिन कॉन्सेप्ट्स ऐसे पूछने ही नहीं वाले. Maybe they ask you name of the economist related to that. Maybe they ask you formulas related to that. Maybe they are putting up budget related questions in the paper. Then what will you do? So it's very important to do the analysis, which we are going to learn here. Okay, so what we are doing is now we are doing that subject wise. First, I will tell you the priority areas for microeconomics, then I will tell you for macroeconomics. So in case you have not got your notebook with you while you're watching this video, I suggest you to bring your notebook, pen and paper, and start noting down what I'm asking you to do, what I'm asking you to this topics I'm asking you, that okay, this is the highest priority topics, and whatever details I will be sharing, I want you to note them down. So when I talk about microeconomics, you can see 4 type of units. So these are 4 different units listed on your screen. Okay, so if you save your energy and if you utilize your energy on these topics, your 80% marks will be secured. So when we study consumer behavior under microeconomics, you know consumer behavior is a very important topic. So if you look at, so if I tell you the statistics, so June 2025 में, in June 2025, you would see almost 16 questions, almost 16 questions from microeconomics. And so I will tell you, and 6 to 7 questions were from consumer behavior itself. And consumer behavior may be what happens. Consumer behavior may, you should always remember that income and substitution effect for normal goods, so all these things I'm telling you, they're there on your screen also. Normal things, normal goods, inferior goods, given goods. The questions keep coming. 2021 में we saw a question, 2023 में we saw a question, and 2025 में again we saw 2 questions based on that. What kind of questions come from income and substitution? They ask you direct conceptual based, या फिर which of the following is true? Those type of questions come up. Like in recent June 2025, there was this question which asks you that if the income effect, so that was a very direct question which asked that if the income effect is in the opposite direction as the substitution effect, but the substitution effect dominates, then the good will be. Option A was normal, option B was inferior but not given, option 3 was given, option D was there is not enough information to answer. So what they did, they told you that income effect and substitution effect are in opposite directions. Okay. But the substitution effect dominates. So substitution effect dominates in case of inferior. So inferior mein what happens? The income effect is going to be negative, because in case of inferior goods, if your income, if we compare it with normal good, that is different over there. So which option will be correct? Inferior but not given, because in given we talk about the price effect rather than the income effect, more or less. Because over there that will dominate. So यहाँ पे substitution effect dominates, that's why it's going to be inferior but not given. So direct kind of question. So this is a repeated theme from consumer behavior. After this, you will see indifference curve related questions come, where they recently in June 2025 again, they put up a question where they asked if this is how the indifference curve of a consumer behaves, then what do you think is going to be true here for the consumer? So all such kind of questions do come. So consumer behavior is important. Consumer behavior se don't forget to study utility, income substitution effects, and then your indifference curve. This is something you should never miss from consumer behavior. Then I move on to the second module, which is cost and production. So cost and production say most of the recurring question is about the properties of marginal cost curve, average cost, average variable cost. This is a question which we have seen getting repeated since ages, I would say, where they give you relationship between them. You have to choose one correct out of them. Or maybe they give you a question where you need to draw a diagram where all these curves are drawn and then you can answer. So for solving MCAC, AVC wala question, you will have to be very good with the diagram which tells you where is MC curve placed, where is AC curve placed, where is AVC curve placed. Then Euler's theorem is again another important question. Euler's theorem की importance we have seen in the recent attempts. जैसे June 2025 में direct question came up from the Euler's theorem. Homogeneous function को relate करके they also ask you questions. Okay, so that is something you can see. Euler's theorem say there was this question where they gave you the production function. They told you that if this is the production function and it is a homogeneous production function of degree 1, then which one of the following will satisfy the Euler's theorem? So for a homogeneous function of degree 1, you had to rule out that which out of the 4 options, which one is going to satisfy Euler's theorem. So Euler's theorem ke according we have this thing, which is the partial derivative of Q with respect to capital into capital plus partial derivative of Q with respect to labor into labor needs to be equal to the homogeneous degree into Q. That is your production function. So this option was the correct option. After that, we talk about the market structures. Market structures may monopoly is one topic from where they keep asking questions, whether it is the equilibrium condition for monopoly, it is the price discrimination related question, it is the deadweight loss related question. So that is, these are the topics which they keep asking. Then perfect competition is second favorite. Third is oligopoly se kinged demand curve ka question. It definitely comes. So all these three topics are highly repeated ones. In addition to this, when you look at game theory, so game theory plus market structure ki presence we are seeing in the recent attempts. So that is something you have to do. You should know how an oligopoly may, what is the reaction curves, how do we find Nash equilibria, Bertrand, Stackelberg. You should know the brief of them, that how do the players work over here. That is something you need to work on in market structures. After that, we talk about factor pricing. So factor pricing is another module from where you will get two, three questions on an average. And this is something from where you will get direct questions, because theories are complex. So they can play around the assumptions, they can play around the consequences and can test you on a question. So factor pricing is very important over there as well. So efficiency wage theory se question came up in 2024. Schumpeter se question aaya 2021 mein. And most of the questions, if you will see, even if you will talk about the June 2025 attempt, most of the questions you can find कि वो match the following section पे they were belonging. Match the following पे it was a question जहाँ पे cost, जहाँ पे factor pricing के factors दिए हुए थे या different formulas दिए हुए थे, and the theories were written in next to them कि कैसे ये match होगा. List 1, list 2 वाले questions आपको वहाँ पे मिल जाएंगे. Also profit maximization, one addition to microeconomics, profit maximization का question जो है, it's a very scoring question. One question you will always get from profit maximization. In one of the paper, I'm giving you an example of what kind of profit maximization questions come up. So in one attempt, there was this question that if both input and output markets are competitive and the firm is profit maximizing, then in equilibrium, each factor of production will earn. So it is a question from the mix of factor pricing. Okay, so if both my input and output markets are competitive and we talk about the profit maximization condition, then each factor of production will earn. What do they earn? So it is also related to Euler's theorem, because Euler's theorem tells you that in this case, the factors of production will be given their marginal value of marginal product. So that was the correct answer for the same. So this is about microeconomics. So in microeconomics, if you just do these topics, you will be ready to, perform well in the next attempt. Then we talk about macroeconomics. Macroeconomics say approximately 12 to 14 questions come every year. 12 to 14. If I see the past year trends, like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, you would find maximum amount of questions coming from macro. But now that trend has gone less. So now you will see, like I told you, 16 from micro came in June 25. 12 questions came from macro in June 25 attempt. And then Indian economy say 10 questions, maths say 10 questions, econometrics say 5. So this is a rise we are seeing. Questions are coming from environmental, eco and demography, public finance, money banking finance, international trade, international economics, growth and development. So all these modules are also getting the higher value. Even the maths is getting more higher value. Otherwise, before then, this 3-4 questions used to come. So micro and macro mein thoda focus kam aa gaya, and micro and macro has become more conceptual plus application based. Right? That is the change you will find out over there. So when I talk about macroeconomics, consumption theories is a topic that you will find in the match list 1, list 2, match the column में आपको mostly consumption theories मिलेंगी, जिसमें they will tell you, जैसे permanent income hypothesis is given by Friedman, Then we have life cycle hypothesis given by Modi Gilani. So what happens is they give you the name of the theory and they ask you the person who gave that. Relative income theory was given by Duesenberry. All these things come up. Or ye repeat ho rahe hain. We have seen these type of questions in 21, 22, 23 as well. Okay, so this is a theme which is getting repeated year on year. उसके बाद ISLM model, very important questions. 2 questions came up in June 25 attempt. Direct question आता है जिसमें they mostly ask you about the shift of ISLM, the slope of ISLM. कि if slope is steep, it is flat, how is the government policy going to be effective, fiscal and monetary. 2 questions as you can read 2025 में आए थे. Then growth models में Harrod Dommer, Solo, Lewis dual economy, Rostro stages, all these topics are something which are being touched upon or direct questions come up या match the column में again list 1 list 2 में they ask you questions related to that. Like Harrod Dommer say if you will find out questions so basic growth formulas they ask you. Solo model say solo residual के concept पे questions can be formed. ड्यूअल इकोनॉमी पे सरप्लस लेबर को रिलेट करके दे आस्क यू क्वेश्चन. 2025 में रोस्ट्रो के ऊपर काफी क्वेश्चन आए थे लाइक 1 or 2 क्वेश्चंस वर बेस्ड ऑन ओनली ऑन रोस्ट्रो. ठीक है, जिसमें यू हैव टू अरेंज द क्रोनोलॉजिकल ऑर्डर, राइट? तो इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस यू हैव टू मेक योरसेल्फ प्रिपेयर फॉर. क्लासिकल वर्सेस किनेजियन की डिबेट भी वी हैव सीन गेटिंग पॉपुलर इन द रीसेंट अटेम्प्ट्स बिकॉज they compare it, they ask you what happens to wages under classicals, what happened to wages under Keynesians. तो यहाँ से भी 2 questions निकल के आ जाते हैं. Where you should know for preparing this portion, you should know the key differences, जैसे neutrality of money, effectiveness of the government policies. And 2025 के attempt में again आपको 2 questions classical versus Keynesian से मिलेंगे. They don't clearly look like that कि classical versus Keynesian है, but they are coming from that portion. Okay, now we talk about statistics and econometrics formulas. As I've told you, statistics and econometrics say the craze is going up. वहां से craze it is going up. Quantitative economics, which consists of math, stats, econometrics, 17 questions came up. 17 questions came up in the June 2025. So it's a very scoring portion which it is becoming, of course. तो आपको उसका भी ध्यान रखना है. You have to take care of that as well. अब statistics से questions क्या पूछते हैं? Mostly question आपको मिलेगा या तो probability, direct formula of probability या distribution कि normal distribution होगा तो what will be the mean, Poisson में क्या expected value है, binomial, chi-square distributions, इनके mean पूछ लिए, इनका variance पूछ लिया या फिर इनके PDFs match the column में आ गए. Direct नहीं पूछते, mostly they ask you in match the following. उसके बाद अगर distribution से direct question पूछ रहे हैं तो they give you a question, they ask you to solve for the mean value. आपको वो निकालना पड़ेगा. Skewness, kurtosis से क्वेश्चन आ जाता है. एक क्वेश्चन था जिसमें स्क्यूनेस की डिफरेंट वैल्यूज दी हुई थी कि दिस इज द वैल्यू तो विल इट बी पॉजिटिवली स्क्यूड, नेगेटिवली स्क्यूड. तो आपको ये सब याद होना चाहिए डायरेक्टली कि अगर ये कोएफिशिएंट है स्क्यूनेस का तो इट इज पॉजिटिवली लेफ्ट टेल्ड, राइट टेल्ड. तो 2025 के अटेम्प्ट में या इवन इन 2023 ऑनवर्ड्स statistics say we are seeing quite good amount of questions. When I talk about econometrics, so econometrics mein they're asking application based, not no direct questions now. This mein regression is of course the most commonly asked portion, and they ask about ki how will you detect multicollinearity ki agar there was this question in June 25 in December 24 attempt ki I can see there is multicollinearity in my explanatory variable. So which of the following is true except? So they added the word except. Except से आपको वो find करना था जो true नहीं है. तो इस type के confusing questions we are observing, which means you had to find the option which is not a consequence of multicollinearity. तो multicollinearity, autocorrelation, heteroscedasticity से आपको consequences करने हैं कि what happens when these problems are part of my model. How can I detect these? So जितने भी टेस्ट हैं उनको डिटेक्ट करने के like Heteroscedasticity में White's general test, then we have BG test, we have autocorrelation के लिए Durbin-Watson D test, Run's test autocorrelation के लिए. So you should know कि कौन सा टेस्ट किस प्रॉब्लम के लिए होता है. इससे मैच द कॉलम बहुत ज्यादा मिलेगा आपको. स्पूरियस रिग्रेशन से क्वेश्चन आया. ग्रांजर कॉजालिटी से हम काफी क्वेश्चंस अब देख रहे हैं where they just simply ask you कि ये प्रॉब्लम होगी तो which test will I use. स्पेसिफिकेशन एरर से वी आर सीइंग क्वेश्चंस कि क्या ये स्पेसिफिकेशन एरर का रीजन है, इस टाइप के. लॉजिट मॉडल का क्वेश्चन रिसेंट अटेम्प्ट में देखा है. So logit model से you can just do the basics of logit model, the probability there and what happens to the estimators in that case. Okay? आपको डिटेक्ट करनी आनी चाहिए प्रॉब्लम, so that is something you will get. Earlier, अगर मैं पहले की बात करूं तो पहले रिग्रेशन से क्वेश्चन आता था. They gave you the coefficient of correlation and determination पूछ लिया. या फिर recently we are also seeing F test statistic की degrees of freedom पूछ ली when you do the overall significance of model. Hypothesis testing में null hypothesis क्या होगा ये पूछ लिया. So they are not only keeping up to concepts but also the procedure of the concept. आप जो भी procedure करोगे उसके step पे भी they are asking you questions. So this is about stats and econometrics. Now we move on to international economics. इंटरनेशनल इकोनॉमिक्स में ट्रेड थ्योरीज एंड उनके रिजल्ट्स पता होने बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हैं. व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट हेक्सचर-ओलिन, लियोन्टिफ पैराडॉक्स, स्टॉल्पर थ्योरम, दीज आर रेकरिंग टॉपिक्स. ये क्या है मेरे रेकरिंग टॉपिक्स हैं. इन पे से एवरी ईयर यू विल एक्सपेक्ट अ क्वेश्चन, चाहे तीनों पे से एक आए या किसी एक पे से भी अगर एक आ जाए तो इट्स गुड. एंड इंटरनेशनल इकोनॉमिक्स इज गेनिंग हाई वैल्यू. इन द लास्ट अटेम्प्ट ऑफ जून 2025 9 questions came from international economics. पहले international economics was not asked this much, but now this year 9 questions. Effective rate of protection का न्यूमेरिकल केम अप, तो ट्रेड थ्योरीज पता होना, फॉर्मूलाज जरूर है. बैलेंस ऑफ पेमेंट से क्वेश्चन आया था वेर यू शुड नो द करंट अकाउंट, कैपिटल अकाउंट कंपोनेंट्स. या फिर इवन इफ आई टॉक अबाउट ट्रेड थ्योरीज, वन क्वेश्चन आई रिमेंबर फ्रॉम दिस जून 2025 was वहां पे लिस्ट 1 में दे गेव यू फैक्टर्स की स्पेसिफिक फैक्टर मॉडल. Then we have this mercantilism theory of international trade या secular deterioration in terms of trade या फिर growth के बारे में. लिस्ट 2 में दे gave you कि किसने दिया था ये, जगदीश भगवती ने दिया या पॉल सैमुएल्सन ने दिया. all these, so name of the people who gave these theories. इस टाइप का क्वेश्चन आया था. बैलेंस ऑफ पेमेंट के अंदर दे डायरेक्टली आस्क कि विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग आर द कंपोनेंट्स और विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग कंप्राइजेस द करंट अकाउंट ऑफ बैलेंस ऑफ अकाउंट, जिसमें दे गिव यू 5 ऑप्शंस की इनविजिबल एक्सपोर्ट एंड इंपोर्ट, एसडीआर एलोकेशंस, यूनिलेटरल ट्रांसफर्स, डायरेक्ट इन्वेस्टमेंट, बोरोइंग्स फ्रॉम फॉरेन कंट्री. और फिर ऑप्शन 1, ऑप्शन 2, ऑप्शन 3, ऑप्शन 4 में A and E, A and C, B and D, A and B, all these things were given. तो करंट अकाउंट के डायरेक्ट कंपोनेंट्स पूछ लिए. तो इफ यू थिंक कि मैं तो 1-2 याद कर लूंगा उससे मेरा हो जाएगा, नहीं होगा. As I'm saying, they are testing you till depth now. तो आपको every minute detail you have to learn, you have to recall every minute detail if you want to गेट गुड मार्क्स इन यूजीसी नेट. यहीं पे आके गड़बड़ हो जाती है कि हमने टॉपिक तो पढ़ लिया होता है लेकिन हमें ना डिटेल नहीं पता होती. तो जैसे ही हमें डिटेल नहीं पता होगी तो व्हाट विल इवेंचुअली हैपन, आई कैन नॉट अटेम्प्ट क्वेश्चन. बस आपको ध्यान ये रखना है व्हेन यू आर अटेम्प्टिंग क्वेश्चन कि अगर डिटेल मुझे नहीं भी पता तो इट्स ओके. इवन इफ आई डोंट नो द डिटेल, इट्स ओके. आई विल ट्राई टू, जैसे मैच द कॉलम का क्वेश्चन है, आई विल ट्राई टू अटेम्प्ट दैट क्वेश्चन. मैं उसको कोशिश करूंगा अटेम्प्ट करने की. मे बी अगर मुझे 2 ऑप्शंस पता है, 2 मैच कर जाएंगे, 2 को मैं मैच कर लूंगा. ये कुछ ट्रिक्स हैं विद विच यू कैन अटेम्प्ट इट. एनवायरमेंटल इकोनॉमिक्स, डेमोग्राफी, पब्लिक फिनेंस, मनी बैंकिंग एंड फिनेंस, इन सब से इफ वी डू इट, इफ आई लाइक पब्लिक फिनेंस से 4 क्वेश्चंस केम अप. एनवायरमेंटल इकोनॉमिक्स एंड डेमोग्राफी को मिला के 8 क्वेश्चंस कम. मनी एंड बैंकिंग से 5. So this portion is like 17 questions again. तो ये direct questions आते हैं. So it's an easy portion and 17 questions. For example, public finance से you get questions related to fiscal deficit कि ये formula है fiscal deficit का. Fiscal deficit में what we include, what we don't include. Then what is is interest payment being a part of that? Primary deficit के ऊपर पूछ लिया. Also, बजट रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस बहुत ज्यादा मिलेंगे डेफिसिट के कि इन द रीसेंट बजट व्हाट वाज द परसेंटेज of deficit as a part of GDP. This year we saw numerous amount of questions from your budget. So I tell you, if that goes, 9 to 10 questions came from budget plus economic survey. Finance commission se question keep getting repeated, like 15th finance commission mein what was the percentage of this component. So you should know all these components of finance commission. Environmental economics se direct questions you will find, but again, as I said, environmental economics say 8 questions. Environmental economics and demography say 8 questions came up. So that is something very important. My dear students, I just want to tell you, in case you are willing to get the detailed analysis of all of these PYQs of 5-year PYQs, अगर आपको detailed analysis चाहिए या you want to know the name of the topics that give you highest result, then please contact us on 7880107880 and ask the team to share that PDF. You can comment PDF of UGC NET PYQ analysis. UGC NET PYQ analysis. ये नाम लिखना WhatsApp पे कि please share UGC NET PYQ analysis after messaging on this number, and you can get a PDF which we have created for our students. जिसमें detailed analysis है, where there is detailed analysis of 5-year PYQs and the highest topics, the topics which will give you the highest results. Okay, so you can note down this number and you can ask for this PDF over there. Indian economy से we couldn't see static topics this attempt. Current affair questions आए जिसमें budget के questions थे, economic survey के question थे. Indian economy से you will maximum of the times you will find chronology based question. WTO rounds के ऊपर आ गया, finance commission आ गया, tax reform committees आ गई. Chronology के ऊपर questions आपके ज्यादा रहेंगे, तो you have to be very careful. In our classes we specifically focus on this portion where you are given the year, the economist name, the book and their author. So these are some topics which are non-negotiable and you have to do. So this is about the Indian economy portion. And Indian economy, as I told you, 10 questions we could see. 10 questions we could see in this thing. So I have given you a rough idea कि किस मॉड्यूल से कितने questions आपको मिलेंगे. Comprehension based questions you will see. Last 10 questions comprehension based होंगे, where a comprehension will be given and will be followed by 5 to 10 questions. या तो 2 comprehension each 5 question, या 1 comprehension 10 questions, it depends. So you have to work on your reading skill as well. So these are some of the topics which are highly repeated topics, as we have seen. And this is the analysis of June 2025 paper, which I have done while I was explaining you the other PYQ analysis as well. So what should be your 5-step strategy now? Download the PYQs. You can find the PYQs on our website, www.ecoholics.in. You can go and find the PYQs there. वहाँ पे आपको PYQs मिल जाएंगे recent attempts के. You can download them, or you can also ping us on 7880107880. You can get PDF of PYQs from here as well. Fact sheet बना लो for every subject कि किसका formula क्या है, chronology, matching tables. Go and analyze PYQs. जितने भी last 5-year attempt हैं उनमें से wherever you will see a match the column, उसमें लिख लो कि ये theory इसने दी. So it will be a revision sheet for you. Chronology वाले सारे questions note कर लो, because और उनको सबसे पहले अटेम्प्ट करो, बिकॉज दे टेक टाइम, एंड जब लास्ट में सॉल्व करोगे तो योर माइंड विल नॉट वर्क वेरी फास्ट. ठीक है, जस्ट डोंट मेमोराइज मॉडल्स, ऑल्सो अंडरस्टैंड देम एंड फोकस ऑन मॉक टेस्ट. मॉक टेस्ट के बिना सब कुछ अधूरा है. अनलेस एंड अंटिल यू फोकस ऑन मॉक टेस्ट, आपकी practice कैसे होगी, whatever you have learned. So that is very important. In case you're looking to, uh, do some mock test, first thing you have to do is solve your PYQs, or you can also contact our team on 788010, because we give detailed solution mock test where for every question you attempt, a detailed solution will be given, and hence that acts as a revision method while you're preparing for your UGC NET examination. So you can look out for that. And that's all for this video. I hope you find this video useful. Please, please, please focus on the most scoring topics. And don't forget to get your PDF, free PDF from this number. So drop us a DM on this number asking for UGC NET PYQ analysis PDF, and make use of that. Score well in your UGC NET examination, which is just few days ahead, and score well in your next UGC NET examination. Thank you.